my son to school. So I thought that it's either I'm gonna go to jail, I'm gonna take my son to school, and you know I end up taking my son to school. So I want to thank you guys here today. I don't want to get emotional because it's a lot. Because I'm at a point in my life like we all grew up in the streets and we try to be better, but they labeled us felons, sending back to jail. I had to fight against that the whole time to gain my respect and be who I am today, and I'm proud of that. And I don't even really drop tears, but I want to say this because there's a lot of young men that follow me in the street, and they don't really know what I go through to like even be in these places with government officials, to even change my life, to get on the stage, to be able to speak for a lot of people. I didn't ask for the position. I don't want to do it. It's not for clout. It's something that I stand for. It's something that I live for, and I appreciate y'all for helping me. Wallow back there. Wallow, come up here, Wallow. I want to use my man as another example because he's somebody else that came from greater sport, and he just was posting videos with just motivational quotes. And I used to just post Wallow because we don't really got people where we come from that come from those environments and can change up and still hold the weight. I could be in a room with, it don't matter if it's people from my neighborhood or if it's people like Michael Rubin or it's people like the governor, and still be myself and still contribute to my neighborhood. So I just wanted to get that out and just let that out because I never really say much, and changing the law today would really like help a lot of young men. I had a lot of friends die, Philadelphia, go to jail, and I'm here to represent for them today. I can't even really use my voice. Thank y'all. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, that ain't no like two jobs. I never cry. I only want to be on the news crying.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in and give a big shout out and salute to Meek Mill. Dog been frontlining this process of reform, and you see the results of that right there today as he broke down in tears and was really emotional. But guess what he did? Put something that blocks the system that's designed to keep niggas inside the system that we speak about so much on here. As I tell y'all, don't ever get it twisted and confused. The prison system was created to lease out slaves after slavery ended. Lease them out for work. We gonna keep getting that free labor. These other things is all tactics to continue this circular system that is an economy for America. Well, this bill right here is something that's gonna be combating that. And Meek Mill been one of the faces of it, pressing it. I can't do nothing but salute that, bro. And dog got a little emotional right there. And I felt like, man, he probably was just feeling all the pain in his life, everything he been going through. And he just finally let it out, bro. Like, hey, dog, I'm going to go and let it out now. I've been riding this right here. This is my career. This that point of my life, nigga. The oldest I ever been in this moment. And I just did something that I really feel made a change. And he went to Twitter and said this. Meek Mill joins Governor Shapiro at ceremony as PA overhauls probation system. More criminal records in Pennsylvania can be sealed from public view, and fewer people might be kept on probation or in county jails under legislation signed by Governor Josh Shapiro on Thursday. Both bills passed the House and Senate with large majorities Wednesday amid a flurry of ending of year action. The new probation law aims to limit the length of probation and prevent people from being sent back to jail for minor violations in a state with one of the highest rates of residents who are incarcerated or under supervision. However, it drew criticism from the American Civil Liberties Union, which says the law doesn't fix the problems that plague Pennsylvania's probation system and will do little to reduce the number of people under supervision. The other bill allows courts to seal records for nonviolent drug felonies with a minimum sentence of under 2.5 years in prison and or a maximum sentence of under 5 years. Under the state's existing clean slate law, it also allows the sealing of certain nonviolent felonies for those who are conviction-free for 10 years and reduces the waiting period for automated sealing of misdemeanors to 7 years rather than 10 years. Both bills emerged as a part of a nationwide reconsideration of criminal justice system to help people leaving incarceration resume their lives and find jobs more easily. The case of rapper Meek Mill and the Reform Alliance it inspired helped shine a light on Pennsylvania's probation system after he spent most of his adult life on probation, including stints in jail for technical violations, before a court overturned his conviction in a drug and gun case in Philadelphia. Mill celebrated the bill's passing on Wednesday and then joined Shapario and other politicians for a ceremonial bill signing in Philadelphia Friday, which is today, and they put the tweet that Meek Mill had posted and everything. And then it says the bill will limit the circumstances under which a nonviolent offender on probation can be sent to jail. It does not, however, put a cap on the length of probation sentence. Judges can continue to stack probation sentences and impose probation after incarceration, the ACLU said. The bill also fails to provide an automatic or efficient way to end probation early, it said. Under it, a judge can order an end to probation regardless of any agreement on a sentence between a prosecutor and the defendant. But judges no longer have a wide latitude to extend probation. The bill also prohibits courts from extending someone's probation for not paying fines or court costs if they are found to be unable to afford it. And this right here is the first step of changing some of these laws that keep people inside the system, man. The fees, things of that nature. It does give the judge the time to, hey, I can end your probation early, but we ain't going to be doing no major extensions no more and having people tied up in these systems and keep getting locked up. It's going to always have flaws with the situation, but it does give people the opportunity to get back out here. You ain't got no super nonviolent drug offenses or nothing like that. You can get that off your record if you're trying to go out here and you don't want it to have to put it down on your resume and stuff like that. And that's a big major move. Hey, we got to take baby steps in this game, man. I got to shout out Meek Mill, everything he brought to this right here, him and his team locking in on it and just doing what they can to change that system that is created to keep niggas inside the system. Because we really got to get out the system, even though we still living in the system, just even when we free. But tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, 1,000. Shout out Wallow too, man. Pulled up to support. That was big. That was dope. Real good look for the fellas, man. Shout out to Philly. Shout out to Meek Mill. Shout out to the Dream Chasers. 1,000. Stay on your pivot for shit show.